I walked into the bank to withdraw $10,000. Lucy the teller was on the phone while processing my transaction. She didn't notice she had accidentally entered an extra zero. When I received the cash, I was shocked to find I had gotten 90,000 more. A wave of confusion and concern hit me, worried the bank would come after me. I decided to return the money, but Lucy was busy playing games on her phone and reacted to me with visible impatience. She even raised her voice and said, "Not our responsibility once the cash leaves the counter." Little did she know she was about to pay a steep price for those words. Though I was frustrated with the bank's attitude, I still carefully counted the cash, seeing the extra 90s, so $1,000. I weighed the pros and cons of keeping it. After thinking it through, I decided to return it, but Lucy was still playing games. When she saw me return, she assumed I thought the money was short and didn't even let me explain through. Gritted teeth, she repeated. "Once cash leaves the counter, it's not our responsibility." Seeing how arrogant she was, I tried to explain that I only discovered the issue after I stepped outside. But before I could finish, Lucy accused me of trying to scam the bank. Despite my attempts to clarify, she grew increasingly furious and even called security to throw me out. Just then, the manager arrived. Lucy immediately claimed she was dealing with a lunatic, but the manager already knew her true colors. He asked if she had made another mistake. After all, she was known for slacking off and had made over 10 mistakes just this past week. The bank had already docked her 3 days' pay. One more incident could cost her the job. Lucy quickly spun a new lie, claiming I was someone who had confessed to her and that I was harassing her after being rejected. The manager ordered her to handle her personal mess, then returned to work. Thinking the crisis was over, Lucy smugly ordered me to leave or face the consequences. I held back my anger and calmly reminded her she had overpaid me. But Lucy scoffed, saying the system could never make a mistake. Seeing no way to reason with her, I walked out of the bank, but I was stopped by a lawyer. Outside, he told me he had long been fed up with the bank's behavior, and now was the perfect chance to teach them a lesson. He then offered a ruthless plan: have Lucy sign a voluntary gift agreement. Meanwhile, the security guard sensed something was off. He warned Lucy that if she really made an error, she'd have to pay the money back and possibly be fired. He advised her to call me back, but Lucy was still stubborn, declaring again that the system couldn't be wrong, unaware she was about to regret those words deeply. Soon, I returned to the bank. Lucy once again showed open impatience. When I questioned her repeatedly, she insisted the money was correct, so I pulled out the gift agreement and asked her to sign it. Lucy didn't hesitate. She grabbed the form and signed her name, telling me to never appear in front of her again. I let out a cold laugh and said, even if she begged, I would never return the money. With the signed document in hand, I turned and left without looking back. Lucy returned to her colleagues, mocking me for being a fool, saying I had made up a story just to return money. One coworker tried to warn her that if she really did make a mistake, she'd have to pay the price. But Lucy remained overconfident, boasting that if she ever made another mistake, she'd kneel and apologize to me herself. Just then, the accountant rushed in a panic, and what he said made Lucy's heart drop instantly.